All right, everyone, not so Slim Jim here again. Coming to you with another little fix I found out. I got a 2012 Jetta sportwagen. It's really a Golf, but for some reason they call it a Jetta. Anyways, I wanted to do the automatic hatch pop. Now, they do it for the Golfs, the older Golfs. You swapped out the hatch strut mounts and put stronger ones in. The Mark 6 ones, you take the bracket, you flip it around backward, change an angle. Anyways, you can't do any of that for the sportwagen because they're completely different. So I've been playing around with different ideas and trying to get everything to figure it out. Finally, I got it done. Now, let me say, first of all, it's about 55, 56 degrees out right now here in Texas. It's a little bit cooler today because the storm came through. I got my car, hold on a sec. I think, hard to tell, but it's actually on a bit of a decline there. So the rear end's up higher. Here we go. It works. Now, it's not as simple as the other ones. It's not just a strut. First of all, you're going to see I got springs here. Now, you don't have to have these. I didn't want to go with too strong of a strut off the bat, so I went conservative. The factory one is 90 pounds. I moved up to the next size, which are the 120-pound struts. Now, these are not Volkswagen replacement. The factory strut is 21.7 inches from center to center down here. I went with a 20-inch. The reason you want to go slightly smaller is because you want a little bit more of the actual piston to be out, because the more the piston's out, the more it's able to start grabbing. If it's collapsed all the way in, it doesn't push as much out. That and the fact that trying to find 21.7-inch struts are, well, good luck if you can find them. So 20-inch with 3/8 or 10 millimeter ball ends by 120 pounds. Now, if I had to use springs, like I said, I went a little low. Best bet is try to find 130 to 150 pounders. It's going to be a little stiff, yeah, but if you want this to work, you know what, that's what you're doing. Second part I had to do is trying to get them to pop out. Now, I got these little guys right here. They are called door poppers. They're for people who have shaved door handles. I got two of them. Pretty straightforward. Just what they're going to do is they're actually contacting the back part right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to mark exactly where the center line of this guy is, so you get as much upwards force as you can right there. And then you drill a hole, and I mean, yeah, I know you don't want to drill holes in your cars, but guess what? If you want this to work, unless you can find another way to do it, more power to you. But this is the way I figured out. Drill a hole. Now there's two pieces of thin metal. These come to, gosh, I want to say it was like 0.56 inches. I just drilled 3/4 of a hole. Now, the first two pieces of metal are real thin and easy to get through, but there's a back piece that you're going to have to take. I took a 1-inch extension and just pounded it back enough to the point where the little guys could actually go in and out. So, these are a fun one. Pain in the butt, got them done. Make sure to put some RTV, because water does run down this channel here and out, so make sure to seal that up so you don't get water in your car. Now, closing it, it's it's a little bit more difficult. You can still do it with one hand. You got to give it a little bit of a force pop down, but once again, it works. And like I said, this is on a colder day. I know it's not like Wisconsin cold, but for down here in Texas, it's pretty cold. And then went ahead and did that in a slight uphill. So if you're on a flat level on a warm day, there should be no issues. And like I said, I got these just to help out. I'm probably going to get a set of 150 pounders next. But until I do, I got these in. It's a double spring, a small heavy lifter coil with a longer, less pressure one. And I use some, I want to say it's 1-inch heat shrink just to keep it from rattling around too much. But anyways, that's how I got it to work. Questions, comments, concerns, as always, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you.